Okay, so if you could have powers, what would it be? Because for me, I don't want super speed or being able to fly or Batman's utility belt. Don't question Batman. I want to be able to implant my own memories in your head. Yo guys, what's going on? LifeOfRio here. And we're back with one of my most serious reviews. Today we're looking at Gara, spelled with two A's, anime style. And we're going to be talking about the abilities, why I don't use Gara, why is there no Gara build on my channel, and yeah. Now as you can see, I just threw out the first ability, kind of look like a slushy. Throw it out real quick, looks like a slushy. Or you can hold the ability and you could create a wave of get up out my face. Now, that sword in the first ability, you can hold it or press it. On its own as a first ability, I mean, it does scale off of, melee mods, but still, not that important of a first ability. But later on down the line, it becomes pretty decent. Second ability, Splinter Storm. Pretty cool. Love the name. Anything with auras or things flying around with great effects is a way to get me, I'm telling you. She destroys her armor around her, makes it fly around her body. Come on, I'm already with it. She gets naked, gets really cool visual effects around her. I'm like, whoa, anime in me is loving this one. Okay. Now, this move is what made all the, some of the people like, oh my god, my shorts with Gara, bro. And I'm gonna show you another thing. This is the third ability, right? I call this the Circus Funhouse of Mirrors. The Circus Funhouse of Mirrors is one of my favorite abilities from Gara. Is it lackluster? Very much so. Would I want it to be better? Oh my god, yes. Now, this ability is one of her best CC abilities to me, especially on how you can use it. The problem is that all the mirrors are destroyed at the same exact time once it takes that certain amount of damage. I think that all mirrors should have their own hit points and, everything else like that. And it can get a lot of range, and it has amazing pull on the aggro. It reminds me of that get over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, good God, this ability is great. Fourth ability, Mass Vitrify. We all know this ability. This is the one to where, the Frost players was up in arms, I've never seen Frost players bonded together like they did for this ability when they saw it. Now, this ability is way better than Snow Globe. Wait, let me finish. Let me just give some points. Now, here's going to be the second, and I'm going to combo it with the first four synergy, and you can do all that damage and then run by and then kind of be like Ember's World on Fire to where you can just kill people, especially in melee range. And she gets great damage reduction up to 90%. So it's great. So what's the problem with Gara and why you're not seeing her? And then also, why do I feel like her fourth ability is better than Frost? Well, for mobility reasons and purposes. The fact that you can control it the way you want, I'm all about control. Having control is dope. Being able to control it in a certain way, create the size to where range mods and everything isn't really going to bother it too much, I think is amazing. And the best thing that I think she has in her entire kit, which is going to be cast and invincibility. You guys don't know how important that is. Oh my god, you just don't know it. Cast and invincibility is so important. Now, so many things happen. Have you, my friends, hold up, you know what, before I go into that, let me just show you guys. She has a great pretty passives. You know what I'm saying? It reflects, hit, blinds the enemies. It's pretty cool. Now, Gara has a nice, well-rounded kit. What's the problem with Gara? She's just not that interesting. But not being interesting shouldn't be a way of saying that a frame isn't good. So I have to come up with some more points. And let me add some stuff to this. Let me just ask you guys a question. You know we like to talk and communicate here. Listen, if you're new, jump up in here, add to this conversation, buddy. So here's the thing. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. You guys answer it in the comment section. If you're a Frost player, let me know this. If you're a Frost player, have you, my friend, ever casted Snow Globe and then died and then Snow Globe came out? And then you're down with your pistol out looking around like, yo, bro, I swear I cast the ability, and your friends are looking at you like you suck? Answer that for me. Next, are you a Trinity player? Do you guys still exist? Are you guys still healing your wounds? Have you, my friend, ever casted Blessing, but then you die and then Blessing came out? And then people are looking at you like you're a terrible Trinity. And now you're embarrassed, you don't know what to say, but F Warframe, right? Let me think. Are you a Volt player? Casting your third ability, which is your shield, and for some reason you die and the shield's already out. Well, how could you have fixed that, my friend? Let me think. I don't know. What is it? What could help us fix that? Oh, I know. Casting invincibility. Now, casting invincibility works in multiple different ways. One, you cast it, you're invincible. Probably didn't work in that many ways as I thought. It's pretty simple and straightforward. The really cool thing about it is that Warframe enemies are, we all know, not balanced. Each weapon has at least 32 formas. And, you know, they got an increased range. They got prime reach on, you know, their pistols, their secondaries. Prime reach, they're using melee mods on primaries. It doesn't even matter. These boys are busted. I'm pretty sure when I got hit with a super one time, it gave me a slash proc from, and I was thinking Maimon Strike. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. So casting invincibility would help out so much with so many different moves. And I just think it's a really good way on how to help out the game until the enemies are reworked, which we know DE might rework them on Warframe's 10th anniversary. So until those get reworked and changed, I think that'll be a good way to really help out some friends, especially with casting invincibility. Because the thing is, in Warframe, you guys remember this. I'm going to open up a little bit of wounds. I'm sorry, guys. I miss it too. You guys remember 99% damage reduction Trinity. You have to cast at a certain time. Now, you have to be a skilled Trinity to really hit that point, right? So whenever you're trying to get to that point and cast at the perfect time, you know, with your quick thinking out or whatever the case is of what you're doing, and then boom, you get that 99%, you know you was a beast. That's when you can tell the difference between a good Trinity and who's that guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same with casting invincibility. You can't really time for when you want to activate it at the last specific moment because enemies are so busted. You know, like, I'm pretty sure Bombard's rockets now have split chamber. You know what I'm saying? All of that going. They all got multi-shot. I seen a Bombard rocket at me one time. He shot one rocket, then it split into like clusters, and then like 18 more rockets came at me, and I started freaking out, and I started hyperventilating, and I turned the game off. But I don't know what happened. So with all of that going on, casting invincibility could really save you. And I think that's a really good way to go at it. The next thing is that Gara has it to where she freezes enemies. Well, basically Warframe changed up the terminology. And let's see if we can get some of these terminologies out the way. Gara. Freeze, well, no. Crystallizes. She crystallizes enemies. And the enemies that are crystallized are then, if they have status procs on them, the status proc stays forever until the enemy dies. Frost freezes enemies, and then those enemies that are holding the status proc stay forever until it runs out or the enemy dies. Sounds very familiar. Just saying there, buddy. Now with all of that going on, Frost with the health points, the shields, the armor, all of that. Same thing with Gara. And it's just very weird because you don't know what position to actually place Gara. When do you want her? Now, let's say if you're doing an excavation or something, she seems pretty cool. But most of the time I scroll past her a lot and I don't even remember that she's in the game. And so it's just a little bit weird to me that I look at the frame as the way I do. The first ability on its own, like I said, not really much there. It's the first ability. We can't really hold too much to it. Second ability, now people had this touch of debt. Talk about Gara can just run past crazy high level enemies and shred. Heck to the no, and no high level, you're not doing that. Stop the foolishness right now. Get out the door. Stop the video. Walk out the door. Close the door. Look up at the sun. Take a deep breath and think about what it is that you're going to type, and then come back in and thought about what it is that you were almost about to do. So with all of that being said, she doesn't really have crazy too much, but the thing is, she doesn't suck. No, she do. The thing is, with all of that, she's still an okay frame. It's just, what's your purpose for picking her, and why don't you see her anywhere? And I think that's the thing with a lot of people, is that she was really pushed off and frowned upon when they nerfed her so early. And then I really thought that after they nerfed her, that the third ability, which was the mirrors of emotions, you know, so many mirrors come up, you go inside of it, you think about all the wrongs you've done in your life, you see in the reflection of when you were a good person, when you were a bad person, all the girls you cheated on, you know what I'm saying? So with all of that going on, I wanted that ability to be buffed just to be able to take some more damage, because the CC and the range that you can put on it, it's insane, guys, I promise you. And that ability is just a tiny quality of life away from being an amazing ability. And imagine this, putting them in Gara's mirrors of illusion, Pegasus Eye, Millennium Eye. You put them in that circle, it pulls them in because the aggro is so amazing. Throw Zephyr's tornadoes in there. Get some nasty kills. Or you can synergize it, throw the mirrors down, pull all the enemies in with aggro, throw Mag's bubble on there with Zephyr's tornado while killing everything with a Nova's molecular prime. Oh my god, no, whoa, that actually sounds cool, and I think I might need to try it. Listen, if you guys didn't try some trade, oh my god, that synergy sounds dope. Oh my god, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna get some people together and I'm gonna try that, because that sounds like it could do insane damage, and I might need to do a long run with that. Like, yo bro, set them up, cast it. I don't know what that was, I'm sorry, I feel like I was shooting. But let me know what you guys think about Gara. You know what I'm saying? Her helmet kind of looks and reminds me like a Muscle Milk or something, kind of like, you know, because she kind of reminds me of Mesa and Mirage fused together to create the frame, and then at the same time she stole a little bit of cells from Frost, and now she's like, I'm my own person. You know what I'm saying? So that's just it. If you guys like my crazy personality or anything like that, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up or share the video. Much love to you guys. And if you're new here, well, thank you for being new here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you for being a part of the family. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. Next video that's coming out is going to be a build video. Build video is up next. So let me know what you guys think of the videos. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't seen my other videos, please go ahead and check them out. I've been uploading like crazy. You guys are family here. Follow me over on Twitch, or you can check out the Discord. And please follow me on Twitter. Much love to you guys, and I'll check you guys later on the next Warframe video. Hey, listen, what powers would you guys want, man? Because I'm talking about implanting memories. And if my power is better than yours, I'm just going to add in the comment section. I'm going to be like, you lose, right? Just letting you know. Later, guys.